Yeah.
Hey, Fivers. That's Sean. He's texting. We're going to talk about the Project FDL Blaster and the video that just went live. I got email. Cool.
Yay.
So, the project for this blaster started at MRF 2019. The Project FDL people. It's Jackie and Jesse. I think Jackie and Jesse, right?
I think so.
Jackie and Jesse? Yeah. They came over and they said, Joel, you should have this. So that bag that I showed at the beginning, that's legit what they did. They gave me these parts and they said, you need to 3D print it. And then when I found out I was going to IRF and 3D Maker New printed his, I was like, it's time. It's time. So we made it. And it's glorious. The Prusa did an amazing job with these parts. The white PLA, I don't know who made it. Do you know who made it?
I have no idea what you did. Sorry. I know that this is Hi-Fi blue.
It is Hi-Fi blue. That's true.
That's all I got.
There are two flywheels that are 3D printed, and they're in there, and they spin at a high rate of speed to propel the dart out.
Really
and then
freaking fast.
Really fast. There's a motor back here that turns a wheel that has a pusher. So it goes push, 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 and it pushes the darts out of this magazine.
I'm really surprised at how fast that it goes, being that it's all 3D printed plastic. That to me is just crazy.
It's nuts because when you... So we could do, it's configurable. You can configure the speed, the rate of fire, and the burst pattern. So if I do speed and I turn it way down, totally changes it, doesn't it?
Way down, right? Yeah.
So then the darts won't propel as far.
Sure. I noticed more rattle, like more shake in the gun when you did that. And I can visibly see it shaking when you do that. Yeah.
It doesn't have time to shake in
the other one. That's right. Yeah.
So then the rate of fire, if you do this, it should slow it down as well.
Oh. Yeah.
What we did in the video, we obviously had it turned way up because it was ripping the heads off and we wanted to propel Deadpool across the table.
Correct.
But with this, which you could do, you could go, just kind of lob them.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we did turn it down a little bit for when we were shooting Bill in the head with these.
A little bit.
Yeah,
like a tiny bit.
Because you were doing two shot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then you can change the burst rate. So if I go here and I change my rate of fire up and I go speed and I just turn it up, so then I'll go.
Okay.
I should maybe turn that down.
Just really fast one shot. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's a way of conserving your darts when you're at a dart tournament.
Absolutely, yeah, because, you hold the trigger down for 1 second and this entire clip is gone.
It just leaves. All the darts just leave.
It's a magazine. We were correct in the video.
Yeah, I did. So a magazine, I still don't know the difference between a magazine and a clip. But...
the magazine is the thing that you feed into the gun, blaster, and then... I don't know what the other thing is.
I don't remember.
That's all I got.
Well, that's kind of interesting you bring it up because these are Nerf blasters. If anyone in the Nerf community will tell you, you don't call it a gun, you call it a blaster.
Right.
And that's very, very specific because they aren't meant to be weapons. They're meant to be fun toys.
Sure.
And guns aren't toys. What are they? They are blasters. Plus, blasters means like space and future, like space blasters.
Exactly. It's pretty cool, and but these things still hurt a little bit when you get hit with one of these.
If it's turned up, it'll leave a welt on your skin.
Oh yeah. Just like a paintball.
Barnacles had a bunch of welts at Murph, and
Sure
Amy
did.
Double D had a welt on her leg too.
Yep.
The darts, we got these from Luke at Out of Darts. You've seen him before on the show.
He's a good dude.
And just super good dude.
Yeah.
Super good dude. I don't know what else to go. This was a lot of fun.
It's awesome.
I was surprised at how easy it was to build this. And I know the kit's expensive. It's like $250, $240, something like that. It's an open source project, so all of the files are online free for you to download and print, and they have the list of electronics that you need. I haven't priced it out myself. But I would imagine that they're charging an overhead because they need to make money. It's a business.
Right, and also that they do all the wiring for you, right? Well, you have to feed the wires yourself, but they wrap all the wires up so you don't have to do any of that. There's no soldering. There's no
soldering.
You just plug things in, which is great. That's for me, who doesn't have time to do any of that stuff. That's perfect.
I really enjoyed the build, and part of what made it special was that care that they made, that they took to make it such an easy sort of thing. I just hope I can. I think with TSA.
I was hoping you were going to say that it was because we did it together, but.
because we did it together.
That's right.
I hope TSA lets me take it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think the LiPo battery I got to take out with carry-on.
Yep.
And then I think what I do is I put this in checked luggage.
Okay.
And I just put a note on saying, this is a Nerf blaster. Please don't take this, TSA.
Right.
Sort of thing. Maybe
Yeah.
leave some candy in there.
Yeah.
Another thing, a lot of people say you need an orange tip.
You don't.
That is misunderstood. Apparently, you don't need the orange tip. Or at least that's what Joe in his video talked about, needing the orange tip. And I
Right.
remember I reached out to Project FDL and I said, orange tip? And they're like, nah, it's a misunderstanding. So I'm gonna leave it white and see what happens.
Okay.
Also, there's been a bit of controversy around the East Coast Rep Rap Festival because they're on a school campus. No weapons of any kind, 3D printed or otherwise, are welcome by attendees. Vendors and distributors can bring stuff, like Midnight Giant. He's got a giant display of 3D printed swords and whatnot, right?
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to come if he could.
He wouldn't be able to come if that wasn't the case. And so
Right.
they made a deal with the school. And it also means that with Project FDL, if you have your own FDL3 blaster, you can bring it, but you're going to have to leave it in the car or leave it outside of the facility.
Or at the FDL booth, maybe?
You can't, well,
I guess maybe because you can't even bring it in.
I don't think you can bring it in. I think that the school itself is providing some sort of security. Bring it, leave it in your car. If you're there and you see me, you want me to see it, I'll go outside and we'll take a look at it.
Yeah,
we'll look at it.
I want to see all the different color combinations, and there's some crazy cool like customization options that the people have uploaded to FDL's website that were that are like Boba Fett or Mandalorian themed.
Oh, yeah.
Or, like there's some really cool stuff out there.
Well, plus Project FDL does hydro dipping.
Yeah.
So you can actually get the parts with a paint job. Yeah, hydro dipping.
It's pretty cool.
I
I really want to. I saw someone comment this on Twitter, and I had already thought about it because I really want a like rifle version of this. Like,
wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah.
I wonder if you could. It would essentially be like a Nerf railgun.
Right.
So you could
Awesome.
You could accelerate it super fast.
Yep.
Like hit
Just have a
things
few
miles
flywheels
away.
along the way.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I wonder if you could. I think you could,
I think
right?
you could, yeah. Future project.
Well, I think there's a lot of other 3D printed Nerf mods, and the Nerf community is amazing. There's the Caliburn, which I think is a spring-loaded single
Shot
rifle.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
I don't think it's automated. But I'm excited because I've got this. I've got a Jupiter that still needs to be built from Luke over at Out of Darts. I'm excited to learn more and more about the Nerf community. And every time I go looking, it's just a nice bunch of people that like to have a lot of fun. And that is my cup of tea right there.
Yeah, me too.
Anything else, Sean?
I don't think so. I mean, this is awesome. I just want to get my own.
Yeah, we'll work
I
on
need a
it.
purple one.
You do need just stupidly purple.
That's right. That's right.
I don't mean the purple stupid, but I mean so much purple that
Yeah. Or I was thinking about the voodoo. What is it called? It's Filamentum. The purple blue shifting.
Wizards something.
Wizards Voodoo.
Wizards Voodoo.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Well, thanks again for your support. We'll do our best to get you some more awesome After the Five videos and behind the scenes stuff. But until then, I guess we'll
See you on the next one.
see you on the next one.